What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron back today with more Destiny 2, and today I kind of want to talk about Year 1 weapons in Destiny 2, and if they're even going to be useful come Year 2, come Forsaken. Now, we know that the weapon slot changes are happening, and some legendary weapons are changing slots because of that, and they outlined that in the This Week at Bungie last week, and I'll post a link to that in the description down below. If you haven't read that yet, give it a read. There's some good information there about the upcoming changes come August 28th for the pre-Forsaken patch. Now, the reason why I kind of asked myself this question of, are we even going to be using Year 1 weapons in Year 2? It became kind of fairly obvious to me that we wouldn't. Now, unlike Destiny 1, come Forsaken, we will be able to increase the power level of Year 1 weapons to Year 2 levels. In Destiny 1, from Year 1 to Year 2, so from Vanilla to the Taken King, that wasn't possible. You could increase their power level a tiny bit, but you could not make them Year 2 equivalent. Now, why is that such a big deal come Destiny 2? Well, the thing is, Bungie has said, you can bring your Year 1 weapons with you, and you can, but they will not be changing to the Year 2 weapon mod system or Masterwork system. That guy just completely wrecked my day. Now let's watch this hunter run through the strike while I wait to revive myself. Oh, he's gonna revive me. What a nice dude. What a nice person. Not a common quality you see in hunters. It's a joke. Hunter mains, leave me alone in the comment section, please. Oh, no, he's dead. I better go revive him. I better go revive my hunter friend after I take these people out. So, we know that some Year 1 weapons are being brought back as Year 2 weapons, like the Better Devils is the only one that I know of personally so far. But the weapon isn't going to be upgraded in your inventory, so you're not going to log in, come Forsaken, and have a Year 2 Better Devils just chilling in your inventory. The current Better Devils that you have, for instance, is just an example. The current Year 1 weapons that are being brought back as Year 2 weapons are going to be technically different items, so you'll have to have them drop again. And they'll have the random rolls, they'll have everything that every Year 2 weapon has. With the different Masterworks, you can pump, up to 10 bonus points into reload or magazine or whatever is on that weapon. Whereas Year 1 weapons won't have that same... Okay. Won't have that same Masterwork system on it. I don't even know if we'll be able to Masterwork Year 1 weapons anymore. So we'll be able to increase their light level, but the weapon mod system is changing, and we're not going to be able to use Year 1 mods anymore. They're going away. Like, they're going to be useless. You can turn them in for gunsmith materials, so they're not completely wasted, but you can't change, like, the elemental type of your energy weapons or power weapons anymore. They're going to be locked to what they are currently. So if you have a Void Sins of the Past, it will be a Void Sins of the Past forever come August 28th. So if you have, one of each, if you have a Arc Sins of the Past and a Void Sins of the Past and a Solar Sins of the Past, you will have 3 Sins of the Past. That will be the 3 different archetypes of, I should say, 3 different burns of damage. There's only 2 weapons that are being locked, and you can't choose what they're going to be, and that's the Ikelos shotgun and the Ikelos sniper rifle. Please, please, things, can you stop murder horning me? I would love it. The modifiers for today must be like glass and don't jump or something stupid. I can't see when I'm dead, but I'll be able to revive myself here in 10 seconds. I'm not a fan of this strike and the other Curse of Osiris strike, and I get them all the time. I don't know if you all feel the same way, but I'm I'm really sick of Curse of Osiris stuff. I just want it to go away. It was a bad time in Destiny 2 history, and I just don't want it to be here anymore. Alright, now please don't kill me. Please. I know it's Void Burn. What else do we have? We have Glass, and we have Grenadier. Cool. Love being in a weakened state all the time in Heroic Strikes. It's great. I love it. Anyway, where was I? So, yeah, we're not going to be able to modify our weapons anymore. And the reason why they're locking the I-Kilo shotgun and the I-Kilo sniper to solar is so that its damage doesn't ramp up exponentially with Tractor Cannon. Because Tractor Cannon is going to stay as a power weapon, and the I-Kilo sniper and shotgun are going to be energy weapons. So they didn't want people to have void versions of those to break the game, because apparently they've done the math and it would have completely broken the game. So that's the thing. Let's just kill these guys. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. I am sick of ads. There we go. They all dead. So, why does that make it seem like we're not going to be able to use our weapons? Or we're not going to want to use our weapons? Well, Year 2 stuff are going to have the new mod system and the new Masterworks system. So the Masterworks are going to be twice as strong as the current Masterworks, meaning that you're going to get double the stats out of them that you do currently. And the new mod system is going to be completely different. It's not just increase the power level of your weapon by 5, and on energy and power weapons being able to change what damage burn they do. What the mods are going to do this time is they're going to change the playstyle of the weapon. Either they're going to do more damage to bosses, or you're going to have more in-air accuracy, that sort of thing. So the mods are actually going to mean something other than just what color the bullets are coming out of the end of the gun, and if it has that bonus 5 power level, that's almost meaningless. So, I like the fact that those are changing, but I almost don't like the fact that I'm not going to be able to use weapons that I like that won't be made, ouch, that won't be made into Year 2 weapons. Like, for instance, the weapons that I'm using right now. I mean, obviously we know Whisper is coming with us, but we have the DFA, which is one of my favorite hand cannons, and we have the No Calamity 9, one of my favorite auto rifles. So, I mean, they have 2,100 kills and 3,000 kills, respectively. And granted, that's not much, but I don't focus on using only one weapon, like some people do. I use a variety of weapons. Like, my Better Devils has, I think, the most kills out of any of my weapons at almost 5,000. But I do like using the DFA, and I do like using the current raid weapons that are offered, and the raid weapons we know for sure are not coming into Year 2 stats because the Year 1 Strike Leviathan and the other raid layers that go along with Leviathan are not coming with us in power level, thankfully. Kind of sick of Leviathan and killing Cabal over and over again. But, yeah, that's basically why we might be able to use them, you might be able to increase their power level, but you're going to be in a much weaker spot if you're using all Year 1 weapons rather than using the new Year 2 stuff. Now, granted, the Year 1 fixed... Oh, Glass. I love it. I love it. The fixed rolls on D1 weapons will be better than some of the Year 2 things that we get if they're a bad roll. So, you know, it's not a bad thing to have these weapons to start out with, but I'm going to predict that as we get further into Forsaken, you know, you get a couple good weapons that have good rolls on them, you're going to switch to only using Year 2 weapons, and you're not going to look back. But that's just my prediction. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below if you've had a chance to look over what Year 2 is going to bring... Oh, jeez. What Year 2 is going to bring us as far as mods go and things like that, and what you think of the new Masterwork system. Personally, I like the new Masterwork system. I'll be anxious to see what the economy will be like for Masterwork cores. You know, we are going to get more of them in different ways, but we don't know how many more. Currently, Masterwork cores, as you know, are just completely random to get. You have to get a Masterwork item and then blow it up to get Masterwork cores currently. Coming in Forsaken, Bungie says there's going to be Masterwork cores given out as rewards for like bounties and maybe certain missions or just random things, random challenges, things of that nature. You'll get, you know, a certain number, or you'll get awarded Masterwork cores through questing and just getting guaranteed amounts of Masterwork cores. They didn't mention if for sure they were keeping their current way to get Masterwork cores as well. So again, I am anxious to see what comes of that. But we know it's going to cost Masterwork cores and legendary shards to increase the Masterwork rank by 1. And the way that the new system is going to work is a weapon starts out not Masterworked at all, but you're able to start the Masterwork out with like 2 legendary shards and 2 Masterwork cores, and then it's like stage 1 of 10, so you get 1 bonus stat. And then as you dump more cores and shards into the weapon, please don't kill me. You get more stats, up to 10 bonus stats. So like 10 to your range stat, 10 to your reload stat, that sort of thing. And if it's a magazine, it's not going to give you 10 bullets, it's going to give you 10% more. That sort of thing. So I'm excited for the new Masterwork system. I'm really excited for the new mod system. And honestly, it's not super terrible that they're forcing us to not use some Year 1 weapons, that only a few are going to Year 2, because it's nice to just have a fresh start on the meta and that sort of thing. The meta starting in Forsaken is definitely going to be very, very loose, because no one's going to know what's great and what's not. So I'm always really, really happy about the Crucible not really having a meta the first couple weeks of a sandbox update, and that should go on for longer with Forsaken because of random rolls and the mod system and the Masterwork system and just the plethora of new weapons that we're able to play with and use and shoot enemies in the face with. So I'm really excited for that. But I'm kind of 50-50 on not being able to use, for instance, my DFA or my Null Calamity, and not feel handicapped doing so. But like I said earlier, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you think that it's a good play by Bungie to do something like that, or if it is a bad one. And if you think it's a bad one, let me know why. Don't just say, I think this is bad because bananas. You know, let me know why you think it's a bad move for Bungie to only bring some weapons into Year 2 and not being able to upgrade our current weapons to Year 2. The only real, I guess, bad thing about it would be that if you have a current weapon in Year 1 that is going to be Year 2 weapon, and it's masterworked, and you have, let's say, you know, 5,000 or so kills on it, you're not going to have that same kill tracker going into Year 2. If you get a Year 2 version of the weapon, it'll be completely new. So some people might get a little bit upsetty spaghetti about that. Really, I don't care about the number that, you know, I have in my Masterworks for how many kills I've gotten with whatever weapon. It doesn't really matter to me. But I know some people do. Some people have, you know, 385 versions of the raid weapons that they still hold on to because they don't want to use the 400 versions as much because they can't transfer their kill count over. So there's that. But yeah, that's all I had. I'm going to finish out this heroic strike for the memes. See how many more times I get killed by glass. And we'll go from there. Probably try to shoot the boss's face off with my Masterworked Whisper, which always ends well on this strike. As I say that with sarcasm. Usually ends terribly. But yeah, if you like this video, I know it's kind of a talky episode, that sort of thing, leave a like. Positive rating is greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel, you want to see more of my daily content, hit that subscribe button. Not all of them are like this. In fact, most of them aren't like this. Most of the time it's some sort of something going on in the Crucible, or occasionally I'll do a PvE event. I don't do very much PvE content on the channel, even though I spend probably 60% of my playtime in PvE content, probably more even. Just doing the same thing over and over in PvE isn't entertaining for me to watch anyway, and if I don't find something entertaining, I'm sure as hell not going to record it and post it as a video. So yeah. Like I said, let me know what you all think of the changes coming to Forsaken. Are you sad that we'll be leaving some of our favorite weapons behind? Or we won't be able to use them without being handicapped for it. That sort of thing. Yeah, let's try to melt this guy's face off. Alright, now there's going to be a ton of ads. So let's do this. Ow. Alright, more ads to kill. Oh no. There we go. Oh, I'm last guardian standing. Oh, this is no bueno. And that's a wipe. And that's why you don't rush through that kill. Alright, well, I'm going to end the video there, guys. I'll get through this. Jeez, 148. That guy got 22 kills. What is he doing? What is he doing? Alright, that's going to be it. But don't forget to have a good day, everybody. And I'll catch you all next time.